Reaction Matters presents Farmer's Pig Gives Birth to Human Baby, then takes closer look and starts crying. To make your day just that little brighter, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these heartwarming stories every day. Farmers are probably among some of the most underappreciated people. Too often, their labor is taken for granted, as well as the goods produced as a result. When people think of farming, most of the time they just think of crops being harvested, but it's much more than that. Farms are also the home to many different species of domesticated animals that produce the essential items you enjoy each and every day. However, what happens if one of the animals produces something that looks like it came straight out of a horror film? One farmer in Kenya was about to experience this firsthand. Only he wasn't prepared for what was about to unfold right in front of him. Be sure to stay and find out. It truly is something that has a very unexpected end. Murang'a, Kenya is known by the locals to be extremely rich in agriculture and farmland. There are many farms scattered across the land there that are responsible for a huge percentage of the local economy. In addition to producing crops, many of these farms also house many stereotypical farm animals, like goats, chickens, cows, and of course pigs. One farmer in particular only had pigs on his farm. He was responsible for the vast majority of local pork products that were sold to consumers in the area, and even a bit beyond into other areas slightly further away. The farmer also bred pigs on his farm as well, and the offspring were typically sold to other farms that were in need of having pigs on farms of their own. One day, the farmer went to go check on one of the pregnant mother pigs. There were a total of about 5 or 6 pregnant mother pigs on the farm that were expected to give birth any day now. The farmer routinely checked up on them daily so that he could be aware in case any of the mothers had given birth. Most of the time, human intervention wasn't necessary, but checking up and making sure the piglets came out healthy and were properly nursing certainly didn't hurt. But when the farmer went to the last pig pen to check up on one of the mother pigs, his heart nearly fell out of his chest. Inside one of the pens was what appeared to be a human-pig hybrid, laying beside one of the mother pigs. What was also strange was that there were no other piglets that had been born. There was just this strange pig humanoid and the mother pig herself. After the initial shock had worn off a bit, the farmer decided to take a closer look at the little creature that was lying in front of him. The creature had a mouthful of teeth, long and sharp nails, and some gray-colored hairs scattered in faint patches on certain parts of the body. The farmer was so taken back by his discovery that he began to tear up and decided to scoop up the little creature and take it to the rest of his village to show everyone. Needless to say, the residents were shocked when shown the human-pig hybrid. Most couldn't believe their eyes, and images of the creature quickly began to surface all over the internet and spread rapidly. People shared the image over WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, and news outlets were even running stories to cover the story as it was unfolding. But one thing that people weren't prepared for is the news that came after the whole ordeal had been blown way out of proportion. The whole thing was actually a hoax. The pig-human hybrid creature was actually a model made of rubber and silicone by a famous Italian artist named Leara Maganuco. The sculpture was actually sold on his Etsy store and was labeled Baby Hybrid Pig. This piece is a set of silicones, arts, and other details in silicone paste and acetic silicone made in moldable paste through a body and head process. They are super soft platinum silicone, the description on the Etsy shop clearly stated. The item is currently sold out. News outlets and other excited people didn't seem to care about doing research or doing a simple reverse image search of their own before causing the hoax to go viral. Many articles even added other false parts to the whole story, and people sharing the story by word of mouth would often add little details here and there of their own to make the story sound even crazier. It's no surprise that eventually the whole ordeal was debunked by someone deciding not to believe the story at face value, and instead doing some basic research of their own. Unfortunately, the debunking of the story didn't spread nearly as much or as fast as the story itself. Some people even to this day believe that the pig-human hybrid still exists, and think of the story as being real.